Anyway, so I made my bed. I moved it, okay? And look what I found under the bed, bitch. My wisdom, my money, and my health. Under the bed, bitch. A nail, and then a gray and black. Is it black? I think it was purple, actually. So beauty and protection. If it's a black one, I don't know. I can't see. Look at this. This was under my bed. Look at the intent. Just like for Mother's Day, they had given me a plant that said love on it, right? The other plant had a coconut. So love, stability. They gave me a money tree as well. So love, stability, money. Foundation was the coconut. You see these people, how pathetic they are? I mean, I don't need to post it, but I want to post it for my future, for my legacy, to show how pathetic these people really are. Like, I can't, right? Also wanted to address, I saw a post about someone saying, I wanted to be just like them. I don't want to be just like nobody. The whole point of this world is you being yourself. That's the whole point of it. So, if you're so like high and mindy, you need to get off your horse, especially if you're talking to me, because I don't want to be like nobody. Okay, just want to make that shit clear. I want to be like myself. And there's another thing I wanted to address. There's a lot of people judging people. And if you're in a high position and you're able to look down at other people, how the fuck, it makes me think, right? Because I've been oppressed my whole fucking life. And I've been struggling to get to where I need to be in life because I've had all these people on my back, right? And I know that I'm talented. I know that I'm smart. I've always known that shit. So people oppressed all of that. So the people that are up here, that are looking down at other people, would make me question, how the fuck are you in that position? Yes, maybe they attacked you a couple times. Yes, maybe they blocked you a couple times, but you were still able to achieve shit in life. How was that? And why was that? When for me, bitch, I can't even the fucking money that I made at my job, you might say that shit is crumbs, but even that was taken away. Okay, so what exactly are we talking about when the power is like freedom? Like, you got freedom. You might not have the freedom that you wish you had, but you were able to move around in life. You were able to hustle from nothing to somebody, right? That means there was leverage. Why was there leverage? Because, mind you, these people don't give people leverage. Or you follow their script or you don't. Or then they block you. That's what happened to my husband before he left. They said, if you don't leave this bitch, well, you're gonna lose your job. We're gonna block you. Everything that they did to me, except they harassed him with it. And maybe they kind of showed him a little bit, like, you're not listening. Okay, so we're gonna reduce your job. We're gonna take some of your money. We're gonna all this shit. And he was like, oh no, I can't do that. Okay, well, then here was a sellout. So again, why everybody around you is in a high position? Why is that? And then if you really sit there and think about it and do your research, almost everybody that people are around do the same fucking thing. He was talking about how, a lot of people that were Christians became another religion, Muslim. You don't hear Catholic that much, but mostly it's Muslim now. Why? They said they were having an interview and the person's like, oh, why did you switch over? Is it because Christian people weren't standing up for their religion. You don't need to stand up for your religion. I mean you do, but that's the whole point of it though. If that means you weren't really Christian, within, because if you were Christian within, you don't give a fuck about who does what around you. That's you being a sheeple right there. Number two, the law of the Lord says you will not deny my name. Now, I'm not saying you're going to deny his name, you moving to another religion, but basically you kind of did that because it's Christianity that's being attacked. Everything but that. So everybody running to the safe side is just showing you what kind of lifestyle they live. Always on the safe side. Always, I don't want to, step on nobody's shoes because they're going to affect my life. Isn't that part of why you're here, though? I don't want to say to dismantle, but basically to dismantle. And yes, that's how people get killed because, they don't want to hear that shit. But if that's your fucking mission, that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to give a fuck. God will provide. I saw a video of when Jesus told a disciple to walk on water. He said, walk on water. He was walking on water until he looked down and didn't believe it anymore. And then he started sinking. That's exactly what you people are doing. You're not believing in what he said, and you're switching to the side where it's the safe side. So, at the end of the day, like I said, you're a sellout. So I get offended when people say, you want to be like me. You want everything I have without working for it. I have been harassed, stalked, raped since I was a child. Now, it got a lot worse these last couple of years because of the fucking sheeple bitches that wanted money off my back. Let's not get that shit twisted. It is what it is. And then talking about, oh, I'm a real man. How the fuck can you be a real man when you're using a female for your supply? To, I guess, show the other female that you're taking care of, that you can steal from another female in order for you to call yourself a man. Or children. People indefensive. That you're able to go ahead and stomp on their neck, use them and abuse them because you're looking at them down here like this and you're on your high horse. That's not how it goes. So I always said, I don't like to work with people like that because of this. People think that they're the boss of you, that they can tell you what to think, what to say, how to dress, how to act. There's a reason why. Obviously, evolution is evolution. I agree. If you talk a certain way, maybe you want to refine that. Maybe if you dress a certain kind of way, maybe you need to refine that too. However, in order for them to take your essence and to make you a puppet, then why the fuck? They just took your title. They just took you away and gave you the script that they want you to play. So technically, you're one of the bots. You're a sheeple too. You sold your ass. You sold your soul. You sold, even though you're saying, no, I didn't, because technically you did. Because a person that stands alone and fights for what's right, no matter if it is on the losing team, that's how you could tell who's who and what's what. Right there. So I get offended when people say, you want to be like me. You want everything I got. No motherfucking no. I've walked through fucking hell. I'm 40 something years old. Lost count. And I don't need to act like I want someone's position. I know where I'm going and I know what my job was to come into this world. And no one's gonna fucking take that shit away. That's all. At the end of the day, you stupid bitches are the ones who made me understand that even more. Other than God, because I already knew that. But it just proves the point. You could take the money, you could take the children, you could take every fucking thing that belongs in this motherfucking cluster of world that you call it, right? And then what? It doesn't belong to you. At the end of the day, I could care less if death comes upon me. But I stand for what's right. It says it in the Bible. Will you ever deny me? No, I will not. So whether so and so likes it or where, I don't give a fuck. And I already seen some shit. I've seen the past, I've seen the present, and I see the future. And at the end of the day, I'm not scared because I already know what it is. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. But I do get offended when people say, you want what? Bitch, I don't want it. You can have it. No one's trying to take your position. I spoke about this shit earlier. Why would you get, if you call yourself, or see yourself in a high position, why would you be threatened of someone getting close to where you're at or higher than you? And talk about, nobody, you want my spot. You don't want it. You haven't gone through what the fuck I've been through. No, motherfucker, I haven't. I've gone through what I've been through. And I've also seen that I'm not a sellout. I've seen that. No matter what the fuck happens. That's why there's people that are broke that don't deserve to be broke because of people like this. It is what it is. So I've said that also. Why the fuck would you judge if a lot of people that are judging are the main characters that are harassing, stalking, putting your foot on people's necks, knowing that these people are probably more of a man, of a female than you? But that makes you feel like you're, somebody. You're entitled, like, yes, I deserve this position because I'm looking down on you. It makes no sense, though, because you're putting your foot on their neck. If you let that foot go and take it off their neck, I bet you they can prove that they're higher than you, above you. And I don't mean it in a money kind of way. I mean it in any kind of way. Emotional, physical, spiritual, whatever the case may be. But we wouldn't know that, would we? Because you see them as threats. It would be so devastating to get your foot off of their neck. Because then it would affect you, wouldn't it? More than you say it did. Because like I said, look at me. Look at me. I've had my foot, I have had everybody's foot on my neck, including coven members. See, that's the difference right there as well. That's what I see. If I had a whole bunch of coven members coming and fucking me without my approval, and then you people have had coven members come to you and fuck you with your authorization. You see the difference? So me screaming, crying, and speaking about it, speaking on what I want to speak about, not what they're telling you to speak on. So who's free? Is it you or is it me? Even though you have that money. At the end of the day, right? I just had to say that. But yeah, look at these fucking people, bitch. Last time, like I said, it was that they put a whole bunch of those little things everywhere, bitch. Attacking my health. But yeah, look at my wisdom, my money, my health, my beauty, protection. Where's that black one? Protection. It's a little black one. And I don't know what the fuck this is, but it's like maybe they want to say a ring, I guess, because it has like little diamonds on it. On the end. Whatever. But look how pathetic these witches are. I can't. Like, get it together. I just want everybody to see it. Look at my kids, my grandkids, my kids. If you ever see it, if we're all robots, they're probably going to download this shit to your fucking system. So look at these people. So even though they try to program you people, I'm talking to my family members here. If they try to program you, always go within. Remember, at the end of the day, these people, now I'm talking to all you. These people say that these robots are going to be smart. Obviously, they're smarter, right? Because of the supercomputer. Did you see what I posted? About the IBM computer that is there? The main? Yeah. So at the end of the day, they're going to win. They're going to win. They're going to take over humanity. And it's all thanks to you people. Congratulations. So again, these videos will probably be downloaded to my family members and shit. So don't forget that God exists. No matter what they fucking try to put in your fucking head, bitch. No matter what they offer you. Mind you, nowadays, right now, they offer money. Next time, they're going to say, well, you're a robot. You don't need shit. But if you've noticed, I've also posted that robots have feelings now. They decide whether they want to listen to you or not, some shit like that. They're talking shit about humans already. They're talking about if they were president, what they would do. So pay attention. It's already out there. People, this is like a sci-fi movie gone bad, but it's reality. And people don't want to see it like that, but it is what it is. Stop pretending like it's not happening, because it is. It's happening like in real time. It's super speed, bitch. It's in super speed. So next thing you know, I also posted some app where AI uses your dead relatives now, that you can continue to talk to them like they're alive. Like, that shit is some... What the fuck is this? Oh, my grandkid, I've been dead, and my grandkid's talking to me, and I'm talking to him like, hi, how was your day at school today? Like, what? AI took over your family member, basically. So not only they take over in your physical, they take over you in your death, bitch. They try to replace you with AI. Look at what? But no one wants to speak on it. Yes, this is a repetitive cycle that they want us to be on. However, my job is to speak on it so people that don't know will just wake up. And at the end of the day, you don't want to see it like that. I don't give a fuck. As long as it's being documented for my future generations, I could care less what the fuck. So I don't want people to be like, you're in a loop. You're going in cycles and circles. Okay, well, I am. So my life would be to speak on it. If people wake up, they do. If they don't, then they don't. But I'm also documenting it for my children and my children's children and shit like that. So fuck you. And I don't want your motherfucking position, bitch. No, I don't want anybody's position. I am me. These are, I was going to say this is my look, but bitch, it's not my look. I've been forced, but I mean, it is what it is, right? I could care less. It's all physical. I could get surgery like you bitches, blow my ass up as well, just like you hoes, put some bigger titties in if I wanted to. Like, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. Why the fuck would you assume that I'm gonna sit in a corner like, oh my gosh, they took my beauty. Oh my gosh, my face is falling again. Well, bitch, I can get, once you pay me my motherfucking money that you stole with the money laundering and you go to jail, I'll go ahead and fix my face, fix my ass. But mind you, it's not gonna be blown up like a fucking donkey, okay? Because I don't want to be you. That's the difference. I am me. And a lot of people don't like that shit. But guess what? This is my life. You have your own fucking life. Just like you decided to blow your ass up like a fucking donkey or put your titties like, however, that's you. That's you. Stop looking over here. Stop manifesting off of me, bitch. Because you stupid bitches that keep coming over here are going to be told, people are going to say, well, why do you keep talking about it? Because they keep coming. They keep coming. Like, stay away, everybody in their own lane, and then no one will talk nothing about you. Right? Nothing. However, everybody should have an opinion. This is what life is supposed to be. We're not supposed to be a cookie cutter nothing. Right? You don't have to agree with nobody. And if you don't want to stand up and you want to be a sheeple, stop talking like you're free, because you're not free. People that can see, you look stupid out here. You look stupid talking about you're free, that they're chasing you down, but you're talking about all this shit that they're making you do. You're not standing up for what is right. You're changing lanes. Left and you're dodging shit. Why would you be dodging shit? I thought you have to stand on what it is. Stand on what it is. Whether people like that shit or not. Like if you're a gay motherfucker, stand up that you're gay, you're a gay bitch. If you're a liar, a cheater, say, you know what, yeah, I like my options. I want to have like 20 baby mamas. It is what it is. Like, nobody cares. I mean, but if you're out there speaking up about it, then people have opinions, whether you like them opinions or not. So if you don't want people to talk, don't say shit. Shut the fuck up and go away. But also don't say people want to be you. How do you know? They might not even like you. They might think you're arrogant. They might think you're a loser, even though you got money. Because they might know how you got it. You know? So they're like, shut the fuck up. And you might not care, right? Because you're like, I have the money, so I don't even care. Okay, but you have to swallow their opinion. And obviously, if you're talking about it, that means they hit a nerve. So, I mean, get it together.